We do begin tonight here with the breaking news, the longest punishment yet in connection to the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. Just a short time ago, Enrique Tarrio, the one-time leader of the far-right group, the Proud Boys, was sentenced to 22 years in prison. It comes after a jury convicted him of seditious conspiracy, the judge calling Tarrio, quote, the ultimate leader of the conspiracy. The night before the attack, seen on video in an underground parking garage in Washington, D.C., meeting with members of the Oath Keepers, including its leader, Stewart Rhodes, who is now serving 18 years in prison. Prosecutors say it was members of the Proud Boys who first broke through the metal gates around the Capitol and that Tarrio was watching, posting messages on social media. At his sentencing, Enrique Tarrio pleading for leniency. He called January 6th a national embarrassment, crying at one point. His mother asking the judge for leniency for her son. Tonight, sentenced to 22 years now. Here's our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, leading us off tonight.
Today, Judgment Day for Enrique Tarrio, former leader of the Proud Boys, for his role in a seditious conspiracy that led to the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Tarrio sentenced to more than 2 decades in prison, 22 years, the longest imposed thus far in connection with January 6th. Tarrio pleaded for leniency, calling January 6th a national embarrassment, saying, I will have to live with that shame and disappointment for the rest of my life. But Judge Timothy J. Kelly calling Tarrio the ultimate leader of that conspiracy and saying that he has shown no remorse. The sentencing coming after more than 3 hours of a dramatic hearing in a packed courtroom. Prosecutors describing Tarrio as a political terrorist who sought to use force to block the peaceful transfer of power. Tarrio was not present on January 6th after he was arrested and ordered to leave Washington, D.C. But prosecutors said he still played a key role in the planning and orchestration of the attack. This now infamous video showing Tarrio meeting with Stewart Rhodes and the other leaders of the Oath Keepers in an underground parking garage in Washington, D.C. on the eve of the riot. Rhodes now serving 18 years in prison. And prosecutors argue that it was a squad of Proud Boys who first broke through the metal barriers protecting the Capitol, saying Tarrio watched the violence unfold and at 2:38 p.m. posted on social media saying, don't expletive leave. The verdict with political implications, as the Proud Boys have been tied to former President Trump after he called them out by name when pressed during a debate.
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
Tarrio's defense tried to portray him as a misguided patriot who was trying to save the republic, noting that he wasn't even there. But the judge had a blunt response. You made that argument to the jury, and the jury did not believe it, later saying he's convicted.
All right, so let's bring in Pierre Thomas. He's live outside the federal courthouse tonight. Pierre, we know this is the longest sentence yet. You were in the courtroom for much of this today. We know his mother, his fiance, his sister, all pleading for leniency, but this judge has said that Tarrio showed no remorse.
David, Tarrio's family pleaded for leniency, his mother in tears. He appeared tearful as well, but David, I have to say he strolled into court today in an orange prison jumpsuit looking confident. And while he called the attack a national embarrassment, he never took responsibility for planning it. David?
Pierre Thomas leading us off with the breaking news tonight outside federal court. Pierre, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.